welcome to Connecticut Style. I'm Teresa LaBarbera. Coming up, the countdown to the holidays continues. And if you're stumped on finding the perfect gift for a special someone, lifestyle expert Lori Green from Elizabeth Richard Gifts shares ideas that touch the heart. And Dr. Robert Langdon from the Langdon Center for Laser and Cosmetic Surgery is here to talk about no-scar breast reduction. And we're here in the kitchen with Chef Sherry Swanson. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. It's great to be here again.
So people are starting to put their holiday menus together, and this would be a great appetizer.
These are really simple appetizers, and what's great about them is you can make them ahead so you can be more relaxed when your guests come over and not be rushing around at the last minute.
I love that. All right, well, we're going to start the show, and we'll make these in just a little bit, but Sherry, look right into camera too. Tell everyone what they need to do.
Sit back, relax, you're having lunch with style.
I took a look at the bill from the phone company.
Our voice and internet bill? My business was wasting money.
We waited.
And we was throwing money away.
And for what?
Outdated voice and internet.
I took one look, just one.
And I couldn't wait to do this.
We switched
Yeah, we did.
to Comcast Business Class.
Don't wait. Get fast internet and 2 full-featured voice lines with unlimited nationwide calling for just $99.85 a month. Switch to Comcast Business Class today.
What's the perfect gift for cat lovers? Introducing
Chia.
Chia Cat Grass, the chia for cats. Your cat may be tempted by your favorite plants. Remove the temptation. Get your cat the treat they love. It's easy. Plant the Chia Cat Grass seeds, water, and watch it grow.
Chia.
Kitties can't resist. Chia Cat Grass, the perfect gift for cats and cat lovers.
Available at CVS, Rite Aid, Walgreens, and Benny's.
Families have loved sharing delicious meals made with Hood sour cream for more than 160 years. They know they're sharing the best because they love Hood's rich, creamy taste. And love that it's all natural, with no artificial ingredients or preservatives. So share some smiles with all-natural Hood sour cream. Always good. Always Hood.
Our next topic is a tough one, but important for any woman who is physically or emotionally uncomfortable with the way she looks and is thinking about breast reduction. Dr. Robert Langdon is the medical director at the Langdon Center for Laser and Cosmetic Surgery and is here to talk about no-scar procedure. Hi, doctor. Welcome back.
Hi, Teresa. Thank you.
So I guess we should talk about how does this exactly happen without a scar?
Well, no-scar breast reduction is basically a form of liposuction. It turns out that most of the volume of the breast, especially in overly large breasts, is the result of fat. So up to 90% of the volume of the breast is from fat. So just as we can do liposuction in other parts of the body, we can do it in the breast area. And just like we can augment breast using fat transfer in natural breast augmentation, we can subtract fat using a liposuction technique.
Okay, let's put up some pictures. We can see the difference between the procedures.
This photo shows a patient who has had a conventional breast reduction, and there is a significant scar. It's kind of somewhat vertically oriented on the lower aspect of the breast. You can see that at the top of the photo there. And because in conventional breast reduction, there have to be rather large skin incisions, frequently skin is actually removed, and of course a lot of stitches. One of the downsides is the scarring that has to result from that procedure.
And then the next picture.
So the next picture, there's really nothing there as far as any kind of scarring. This is one of our patients who has had the no-scar breast reduction technique, and you really can't see any scarring, and this is after the procedure.
Now, some of the other advantages, I'm assuming the recovery time must be quick.
Right, and the reason there's little to no scarring is that the tiny incisions we make are even smaller than usual because the instrument that we use, the cannula, is really a micro cannula. So small, no stitches are needed, and it's very hard to find where those incisions even were. And you were asking about the recovery?
Sure.
Yeah, just like in liposuction, we're using local anesthesia, and one advantage of that is the minimal bruising that occurs afterwards. Certainly the lack of having to worry about the skin healing is very helpful with recovery. So it's a much quicker recovery. A lot of people just in 2 or 3 days are back doing their, certainly their work activities.
Okay, and there's actually another added bonus. There's a little bit of a lift that happens.
There is a lift because of, again, the in larger breasts, there's just a lot of weight from the fat, and just the unweighting effect of removing that extra fat will cause a lift. And then, as in all areas of liposuction, there's also significant shrinkage or contraction of the area that we have done, even the skin. So this contributes also to a lifting effect.
All right, and Dr. Langdon, who are the best candidates for this procedure?
The best candidates would be women who especially want to avoid the scarring that they would expect from conventional breast reduction, and who would like a quicker recovery.
Okay, now you have a seminar tonight happening in your office. What's going to happen there?
We have a seminar, as we frequently do, in our office. That would be this evening at 7 p.m. in our Guilford office. And here we discuss a lot of procedures, not just breast procedures, many laser procedures and other cosmetic surgical procedures. And it's just a way to for people to get introduced to a lot of different options. We mainly show just photographs of our own patients, before and after photos. And then the photos of the procedure today, the no-scar breast reduction, of course, we have those on our website of the actual patients.
And that is langdoncenter.com.
Correct.
So that's pretty easy. Let's put the information up on the screen. The Langdon Center for Laser and Cosmetic Surgery is located in Guilford. You can call 866-967-3855, or again, that website again, langdoncenter.com. Doctor, thanks for all the information.
Okay.
All right, up next, Sherry Swanson shares a recipe for puff pastry. That's when Style returns. Don't go anywhere.
Me? I just moved here from out of state, so it seemed like the right time.
I spent a lot of time finding the right car. Then I called Amica for the best car insurance.
Who chooses Amica for car insurance? People who call for a great price and discover an exceptional value.
So we just got married, and now we have to decide whose car insurance we're going to keep.
There's no way I'm leaving Amica.
I know.
I'm not.
She's not.
Me? I have a new house, so I saved a lot of money by getting auto and home insurance when I called Amica.
And their life insurance is really affordable, too.
Saving money is a good reason to call Amica for a free auto insurance quote.
Me? I think when you compare the coverage, the service, the price, and our financial strength, you can't make a better call.
And when you call, you always talk directly to Amica. There's nobody in the middle.
Go online or call for your free, no-obligation quote. It's fast and easy.
We're ready for your call right now.
I'm the rush of adrenaline right before impact. I'm the pain that lingers for months to come. I'm the insurance company that shortchanges you when you need it most. Forget mayhem. I'm reality, and I will wreck your life after an accident. That's why you should get Carter.
Carter Mario Injury Lawyers. 1-800-900-6700.
When it comes to holiday entertaining, a little pre-planning now and then can make a big difference when you're ready to mingle. Sherry Swanson is a personal chef and cooking instructor and is back to share some delicious make-ahead puff pastry appetizers. Sherry, I like this idea.
Thanks. It makes the holidays much less stressful because you can make things ahead of time and you're ready to go.
Now, what are we making today? What's on the menu?
Well, we're going to start with a palmier, which is puff pastry, and we're going to put a little bit of mustard on it, some Parmesan cheese, and prosciutto. And then we're going to roll it up like elephant ears.
Oh, okay.
So, and then we're going to try a couple of different formats and other flavors. So,
now, Sherry, it's okay to buy the puff pastry, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you were explaining to me before we went on, it's quite a process to make it yourself.
It really
not
is.
for beginners.
No, not at all. And lots of chefs buy puff pastry. What I would suggest, though, is that you try to buy one that's all butter instead of the hydrogenated oil. Tastes better
tip.
and better for you.
Great.
So we have some grainy mustard. I'm going to put that down to begin with, and that'll give us a nice little tang to our appetizer. Now, the best thing with appetizers is to have some nice big flavors, because they're little bites, so you want each bite to have lots of flavor. So this is kind of like our glue.
Okay.
So you spread that out, and then we move on to our Parmigiano Reggiano. You know how much I like this.
You do bring it with you often.
So we're going to sprinkle that all over, and then you can stop here if you have vegetarians.
Okay.
Or you can do a few this way, and then for our
the prosciutto.
carnivores,
Very nice.
yes. So we just spread this out. And then we're going to make our elephant ears really simple.
Is this complicated, elephant ears?
No,
No? Okay,
not at all.
okay.
It sounds complicated,
Yes.
but it's not. You just start rolling up this side, and then you roll up this side.
Oh.
And then what you want to do is you want to wrap it in some plastic
Okay.
and put it in the refrigerator or the freezer for a while and get it nice and hard.
Are we talking like overnight or just a
No,
couple
20
hours?
minutes.
Oh,
20
okay,
minutes.
okay.
And then take it out, and we're going to slice it this way, and we have our beautiful elephant ears,
Well, they
or
come out
palmiers.
perfectly. What is it called?
Palmier.
Okay, very nice.
So that's one way we can
That's
use
good.
our puff
What's
pastry.
over here?
And then this is a galette, which is basically just a free-form tart.
Okay.
So all we want to do is dock it a little bit, and that just means to poke some holes in it with a fork. We're going to put a little bit of egg wash around the edges, because that's the only thing that's going to show.
Okay.
And that'll make it
That'll
nice.
make it shiny, right?
Yes, exactly, and help it brown really nicely as well. So then this one, we're going to put some caramelized onions down.
Ooh.
And we're going to use some fontina cheese. And then one of my favorite vegetables, butternut squash.
I love that. Now, really, you could do this with just about anything, couldn't you?
Anything. That's what's so great about puff pastry. You keep it in your freezer all the time, and you're ready to pop something together anytime you want. Then once we make this, this is freezable as well. And all you have to do is take it right out of the freezer and put it in your oven, about 25 minutes, and it's ready to go.
It's going to taste great.
Yes, exactly.
Very
you don't even
good.
have to defrost it before you cook it. And then a little bit of sage. And then we'll pop that in the oven.
And it turns out like this.
Yes.
I love that.
And
It's like a
now
little
if you-
pizza almost.
Yeah, exactly. Now you could actually cut that up into little fingers and serve it as an appetizer, or you could serve it with a salad as a lunch option. And then these are little tartlets. So what we're going to do is I cut out little squares, and we want a little pocket for all our goodies to go in. So we cut about halfway through with our biscuit cutter.
Okay.
And then as they cook, the middle part won't puff up, and the sides will. So we'll have a nice little well to put all of our goodies. And what we're going to put in this one is some wilted spinach with some garlic and red pepper flakes.
Ooh, okay.
And then we've got a little bit of sautéed pear, and I put a little bit of pepper jelly in this. So it's sweet and a little bit spicy, and then a little bit of gorgonzola cheese. And then we'll take that and we'll pop that under the broiler.
Okay.
And we're good to go.
Very good. These are fabulous ideas. Easy,
Thank you.
too.
Really easy, and you can use any flavors that you like. So
All right. And how are the cooking classes going?
they're going really well. We've got 3 more at the farm before the end of the year. Really excited. We've got 2 luncheon ones, which are great. People are always asking for daytime classes. So
Very good. All right. We'll have the recipe over on WTNH.com. And Sherry, we're going to taste these at the end of the show.
Great.
All right. Up next, beautiful gift ideas from Elizabeth Richard Gifts. That's when style returns. Don't go anywhere.
We've introduced you to this couple. They desperately need a ramp, but say their landlord won't give them one.
God forbid there's a fire. I said, I can't get out of this house.
Now, after our story, a state investigator is involved, and you know we're gonna keep fighting to get them that ramp.
Do you feel well protected now with all these people who've got your back?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who's got your back? News 8.
The firm was actually started by my great-grandfather over 127 years ago. The firm was always small, and personal service meant a lot to both my great-grandfather and my father. And they developed a good working relationship with their clients, which we continue today.
We decided against the growth angle and stayed with the personal representation.
It allows you to provide more personal service, which I believe ultimately leads to a better result for our client.
Now, in less time than you ever imagined, you can breathe new life into your basement and add much-needed living space to your home with the Owens Corning Basement Finishing System. Did you know installing drywall can take months? But our system is installed in about 2 weeks with virtually no mess. So in practically no time, you'll not only finish your basement, you'll transform your home. Call 1-800-BASEMENT now for a free video and design consultation. It's a fact. Nobody knows basements better than Owens Corning.
Sometimes picking out the perfect gift can seem downright impossible, but giving can be done in many ways and on any budget. Lori Green is a lifestyle expert and the owner of Elizabeth Richard Gifts and is here to help us spark some gift-giving ideas. Hi, Lori. Welcome back to the show.
Hi, Teresa. Great to be back.
So what do? Sometimes you have that person you have to buy for. They have everything. Where do you start?
Well, first of all, you have to know a little something about the person you're getting a gift for.
Sure.
What are they interested in? What do they like to do? What do they aspire to do? And then take it from there. So if you've got somebody, for instance, a teenager that's really into fashion, well, pick them out something fashionable. Pick them out something in the latest trend-setting look. We've brought in today some gloves and a handbag from UGG, which is really popular.
Who doesn't love Uggs?
Absolutely.
Uggs anything.
Actually, it's any age group. That's true. We have some great things for the young men and the older men in your life, too, from Vineyard Vines.
The ties are fabulous. Even in winter, you could get away with wearing them.
They are. They're just sunny and happy, and there's a print that everybody will identify with. There's great things for your home. For the person who loves to entertain, why not think about getting them the latest gadget in our store, the Nespresso
Tell me about this,
espresso
because
maker.
this is great.
This is wonderful. Actually, we're all hyped up on espresso over at Elizabeth Richards this month. This is a one-touch machine, very similar to a one-touch coffee maker. It takes these cute little recyclable pods, and you just pop it right into the machine. And with a touch of a button, you've got an instant espresso or cappuccino.
And you sell the little pods in there too?
No, the pods are available through Nespresso directly to ensure their freshness and quality.
Oh, I see.
But it's a great gift, and it's great for the entertainer. We also have wonderful things for the lady in your life that loves jewelry. We've got some beautiful pieces from Lori Bonn and from Troll Beads.
I know you have an upcoming trunk show with Troll too.
We do. We have a great trunk show. It's starting today, as a matter of fact, and it runs through the weekend. We just have great things for the kitchen. As you know from my last appearance, I love to cook, so I have the place stocked with great kitchen items as well. And you know, we've got some old standbys, Mariposa. We've got some specialty pieces from Vietri. And then one of my favorites is our Waterford Snowflake Wishes collection, Teresa.
Tell me about this, because this is going to change through the years.
It is. It's going to change every single year. It is an annual piece that's going to come out, and there's a lot of different components to this set. Snowflake Wishes not only has the champagne glass that you see here, but it also has a double old-fashioned as well as 2 different types of ornaments. I brought one with me today.
I love that.
Every single year, the color and the pattern of the snowflake is going to change. So by the end of the 10 years, you're going to have just a beautiful array of collectible crystal in your dining area.
An added bonus is that just in case you didn't start last year, you have a couple left from last year?
We do. We have just a few left, so if you call the store, you can put one aside for yourself. But it makes an awesome gift, especially for the person who doesn't know what to give to that special person every single year. This will ensure for the next 10 years you've got your gift picked out.
I love that. And we have some ornaments here, and something special your family did, a tradition.
Yeah. You know, my mother-in-law must have felt the same way about gift giving that I do. She had started me when my husband and I got engaged, and again, congratulations on your engagement. When we got engaged, she began collecting these Waterford crystal ornaments. They were the 12 Days of Christmas at the time, and I got one every Christmas from her. It was something I looked forward two. And even when she passed away, my sister-in-law kept up the tradition until all 12 days were on my tree.
That's a great gift idea.
I decorate my tree every year, and as I put them on, I think of my mother-in-law and I think of the great family times that we had.
Oh, good.
And
Lori, let's talk about gift wrapping, because these are almost so pretty you don't want to open them.
They are. I love to gift wrap with ornaments. I like to gift wrap with all kinds of special things, little kitchen tools. But I think that the outside of your package should be just as pretty as the inside of your package. And you don't have to spend a lot of money. Just to, we do give free gift wrapping at the store, but just to add this little ornament, it's only a couple of dollars, and it really makes the gift pop.
Yeah, you can see with the coffee over there. That's fantastic.
Yeah, for the coffee lover. So we have a lot of great ideas. You can, again, you can put little kitchen tools, maybe some spreaders for your cheese and appetizers, but we've got some great ideas for you, so come on in.
Sounds good. And lastly here, kind of a creative idea is like you made this cookbook.
Yeah, a creative idea. My grandmother was just a huge cook and a big influence in my life, and I took a collection of all of her Portuguese and her Italian recipes that she had, and family photographs, and I had them made into a cookbook.
With
and
pictures.
I passed it out to family members, and it made a great gift. And then I also paired it with a piece of cooking equipment so that we could all kind of get into the spirit and cook something in honor of Grandma.
I love that. All right, Lori, thank you so much for all of the ideas. Elizabeth Richard Gifts is located at 951 Chase Parkway. That's right in Waterbury. You can call 203-754-4438 or visit elizabethrichardgifts.com. And you're also on Facebook and Twitter. You're all over the place, Lori.
Like us on Facebook.
Very good. All right, thanks again for the suggestions. More style after the break. Don't go anywhere. Hi, it's Teresa, and I'm here with Lori Green from Elizabeth Richard Gifts, a gift store which specializes in all kinds of items for gracious living.
Hello, Teresa. All of us here at Elizabeth Richard Gifts can assist you with making decisions on accessorizing your home easily to freshen its look for every season. Plus, we offer unique gift-giving ideas for every occasion and every age.
Check out all the useful and fun advice from Elizabeth Richard Gifts online at ConnecticutStyle.tv.
Are you feeling boxed in by depression symptoms such as persistent sadness, loss of energy, or problems sleeping? If so, please call about participating in a clinical research study for those with depression. There is no cost to participate in this depression clinical research study, and compensation for time and travel is available to those who qualify. To learn more about this depression clinical research study, call toll-free 1-866-390-7373 or visit mydepressionstudy.com. 1-866-390-7373.
I have some tough questions for you. What if another disaster, like we've seen here and other places, were to happen again in Connecticut? What if you couldn't leave your home? What if you had to leave your home? What if it destroyed your home or hit you close to home? Would you know what to do? Learn to live prepared. Go to ct.gov/dph/prepare.
Americans will spend millions of dollars on gifts this season, but how much is being spent on products made in America? ABC's David Muir has the story.
Merry Christmas. Boarding one of those double-decker tour buses, it's Christmas in New York. You can see the Christmas lights are up. The great Made in America Christmas is back. Right here in Times Square, if you just look off the double-decker, you can see the crowds of people carrying all those bags. In fact, the average American will spend more than $700 each on Christmas when it's all said and done. And at the famous Plaza Hotel in New York, ABC World News, the doormen see more shopping bags pass by than the people carrying them. How much of it is American-made?
I say most of it is made in China.
China. ABC World News. Good to meet you. How much do you think is made in America? Even Lady Liberty struggling to answer. She remembers back in the 1960s, 9 out of 10 holiday gifts we bought were made in America. Today, more than half of what we buy for the holidays is foreign-made. We're here on 5th Avenue and the famed FAO Schwartz here over my shoulder. Even the toy soldier ready with a salute. I'm David Muir from ABC.
I know you.
Kim Hoffman knew us and knew what we were up to. Do you mind if we look and see where it's made?
Oh, I hope it's America. Woo!
That reaction says it all. The teddy bear made in China. In fact, the newest numbers reveal just how much we as Americans spent on toys from China last Christmas, $2.5 billion. And tonight, one economist reminds us that's just toys.
That means we must be spending $10 billion or more during the Christmas season on Chinese-made goods that are given as gifts. and that's probably a low number.
But here on New York's famed Fifth Avenue, we didn't give up. This family came all the way from Mexico for Made in America, but nothing in their bags.
Feliz Navidad.
And this shopper?
China.
And this young woman, Dina Cooper from Virginia.
Do you think you have anything in any of these bets? You don't.
So we told her what economists told us.
If we all just bought one thing for $64, we could create 200,000 jobs.
Okay.
So you're in.
I'm in.
You guarantee it.
I guarantee.
You're going to find one thing.
Yes, I will.
All right.
And tonight, World News viewers already on the hunt.
We're in. I'm in.
We're in.
We're in.
Are you?
This is Cutie's 7th grade class in North Carolina is.
We're in.
This Minneapolis factory. Everyone looking to wrap new American jobs under that tree this year.
All sold out after the show.
All sold out.
At the factories we visited all year long, where viewers are already buying in.
And that was David Muir reporting. Here's a new kind of business. A college student's rent-a-puppy company is helping dogs find homes. Lauren Johnson reports from Utah.
Jenna Miller loves puppies so much, she came up with a business to help abandoned puppies find permanent homes.
I did hear about the overpopulation problem in Utah with dogs and puppies. You can't have dogs in most BYU campus housing. You're not allowed to have them live there, and so I thought I could solve two problems at once.
In between her classes at BYU, Jenna rents puppies.
They set up like a reservation and they rent it for an hour or two.
Today, Mackenzie Faircliff's husband surprised her with Charlie.
Well, it's my birthday and I've wanted a puppy for a while, but we live in a place where we can't have one, so my husband rented it for me.
Carl Arkey with the Humane Society has some concerns.
It's the whole concept of renting puppies out at a time when they need consistency and stability in their lives. We're philosophically opposed to that.
But Jenna told me her business is here to help the puppies find good homes and believes social puppies are healthier puppies.
Sometimes at first they're really shy and they don't look at anyone, and then after they're rented out a few times, they'll lick anyone in the face and go jump on them.
We're nonprofit organizations that are concerned about putting animals into homes for the rest of their lives, whereas what you're talking about is a for-profit company that's basically concerned about putting animals into homes for profit for an hour.
While the puppies aren't being rented out, Jenna says the dogs live on a family farm in Orem, and it's never too long before they have a permanent home.
We've had 100% success with adopting them by the time they're 12 weeks.
It's kind of a cute idea. I know my sister in college would like to hang out with a puppy for a little while.
Oh, yeah.
But all right, so we're back here in the kitchen. Sherry, how'd you finish off these appies?
I took them out of the oven.
And that's
all
about
I
it.
Exactly.
Pretty easy. Well, we're going to dig in. And Lori, tell us one more time. The store is located in Waterbury on Chase Parkway.
Right, at exit 17 off of 84. And we are also on the web at www.elizabethrichardgifts.com.
And I was just tweeting you. And we could follow you on Twitter at?
ElizRichGifts. I guess at Twitter.
At Twitter, that's it. We'll find it. We'll retweet you. All right, the recipes are over at WTNH.com, and we're going to dig in. Ladies, thanks so much.
Enjoy.
And thank you at home for watching. Make it a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.